A woman wanted to bring her dead husband back to life, so she got herself pregnant using cloning technology. Her plan was to give birth to her husband, raise him as her son when he's little, then treat him as her husband once he's grown. The craziest part is she even had a child with her son. She believed this was true love that transcended life and death. Driven by this obsession, she went through with the cloning surgery without hesitation. As the little life grew inside her, she watched the glass of milk sway on her belly. Becca felt joy and excitement in her heart. She sipped the milk with a gentle smile, hoping it would nourish the baby well, wishing he'd come into the world soon. As the due date got closer, she visited her husband's grave, mourning his death while looking forward to their reunion. Not long after, the time to give birth finally came. Becca took the baby straight to a remote harbor. Looking at the child with her lover's face, she felt pure happiness. To her, he was both her son and a piece of her husband. This time, nothing would ever separate them again.
Eat, sweetheart. It's just us two.
Time passed. The child grew up little by little. Becca hid the truth that he was a clone. She told him his dad died in a car crash, and told others Thomas was just her son. But the way they acted didn't feel like just mother and child. Becca would crawl under the blankets and do things that crossed the line. She even bathed with Thomas without hesitation. She was addicted to that close physical contact, finding a strange kind of comfort in it. She kept searching for her old lover in this clone body. And after years of emotional manipulation, Thomas grew up with blurred boundaries. To him, his mother was beautiful and mysterious, but he had no idea how much emotion she was hiding behind that sadness. It left young Thomas totally confused. As he reached puberty, more problems started showing up. When he brought a female friend home for the night, Becca rushed to fix her messy appearance, trying to hide her jealousy and stay calm at the same time.
Can I get you anything?
The next day, Becca saw a quiet, pale girl holding a rabbit standing across from Thomas. She was shy and gentle, the kind of girl people naturally like. But Thomas and his friend acted weirdly cold toward her. The girl seemed to sense it. She politely said hello, then left in a hurry. Becca warmly invited her to visit their home, but she only stayed a moment before politely turning it down. After she walked away, Thomas turned to his friend and said something strange.
I couldn't smell it. What about you?
I could. What did you smell?
The copy smell.
Turns out kids had been saying clones smelled like glass cleaner, and that pale girl was actually a clone. Her mom had cloned her grandmother to give birth to her. What Becca didn't expect was the neighbors showing up that same day, just because she casually invited the clone girl over, which turned out to be a major taboo in the town. The neighbors kept saying they didn't hate clones, but they didn't want their kids anywhere near them. They saw clones as unnatural and unethical, so they came to warn Becca to keep her distance from that girl. That's when she realized how deep the prejudice really ran. She started to panic. What if they found out Thomas was a clone too? Would they treat him like a freak? And soon her fear became reality. A doctor who knew Thomas's secret came to town.